Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to talk about how I am 11 weeks postpartum. So the last 11 weeks have absolutely flew by. Having a newborn baby is definitely extremely tough. There's a lot I find of guesswork. You're not quite sure if there's something wrong with her, or whether she's just tired and she's whingy, or these sorts of things. So motherhood to me so far is googling and guesswork and asking everybody, did their baby do this, or is this normal, or how do I get this to stop happening, and all this sort of stuff. So it's been great. Ava is an extremely placid baby. She is so good. We have definitely been blessed with a great baby. I mean, I'm sure all babies are great, but she rarely cries, only when she's hungry or if she's tired. So she's currently asleep, so I'm watching her on the monitor. We bought a video monitor, a Motorola one. So she is there asleep on our bed. She fell asleep there this morning. So I wasn't going to move her so she can stay there. But basically I wanted to talk to you about my 9 weeks, or my 11 weeks postpartum. So I had an emergency C-section. If you're interested in that, it will be linked up in the cards and also in the description below if you want to check that out, how that went down. So my scar has healed up extremely well. It's right down at my pelvic bone, and it's about this in length. I have never really had a problem with it. It is now like a deep red color, and it's kind of getting smooth to the skin. It's not raised on the skin, so that's great. It seems to be healing extremely well. My postpartum bleed went on until 7 weeks. It was on and off since about the 3-week mark. It would go away for a couple of days and then come back for a couple of days. Never extremely heavy. Even at the start it wasn't extremely heavy. There was no like clots. I was expecting a very heavy flow, but it wasn't anything like that for me anyways. But it did go on until around the 7 weeks postpartum mark, and since then I haven't had anything. I do have a lot of TMI. I do have a lot of discharge. So that is, I don't know, normal maybe. I don't know. I don't even know when your period comes back. I am pumping breast milk, so maybe that will kind of inhibit my period in coming back like breastfeeding does. So my hair, I haven't had any postpartum baldness or falling out yet. I did get a cut finally, if you could see. I'll insert a picture I put on Instagram. It was halfway down my back, literally like near the bottom of my back, before my sister cut it. My sister is a hairdresser, so I finally got around to getting her to cut it for me, and she cut it great. And then yesterday she's training in her salon to be a full stylist, a full hairstylist. So I went there yesterday, and she did curly blow dry, but my hair doesn't really hold a curly blow dry, which is really strange because I do have curly hair. But anyways, this is what it looked like this morning when I woke up after a brush, so I went with it. I think it looks good. My skin hasn't been so bad. I've got 1 or 2 little breakouts, 1 or 2 little spots, which is usual for me. I do still have the dryness up here, but I have now a facial scrubber that I use every time I'm in the shower, so that really helps to smooth it out. I did get extremely burnt this weekend. We went to the beach. Ireland is having lots of good weather, and you can see I got burnt and my arms got scalded as well. It's kind of hard to tell in this light, but my arms got scalded. I was more concentrating on Ava not getting burnt, that I forgot to put sunscreen on my arms and at the top of my neck here, and I got burnt pretty bad there. So that's been uncomfortable. I've learnt my lesson. But we had a great day. I'll insert a picture of Ava. We have a pop-up tent. I'll insert a picture of her at the weekend. It was so cute. She had a great time. She stayed in that tent for a good 2 hours, which was great, and then we just kind of went off walking and stuff. But my postpartum weight. So initially I lost around 10 pounds on my pre-pregnancy weight. So in my pregnancy, as far as I remember, I went up 22 pounds over the course of my pregnancy, and then when after having Ava, I came down 32 pounds or something around that, 32 pounds, and since then I've gone back up. I'm still under my pre-pregnancy weight, but I'm getting close to it again, and my body has changed shape. My hips are wider, and my boobs are definitely bigger. So what I have done starting this week, I have started I'm not going to say a diet, because it's not really a diet. I'm cutting out all the crap. I have been addicted to sugar and sweet stuff, or salty stuff since with those breastfeeding or pumping. I've just found I eat so much sugary and salty stuff, and so I'm going to cut that down. Allow myself one thing a day. Usually I'd eat like 7, 8, 9, 10 things that are extremely unhealthy a day, like crisps and candy or sweets, or like all sorts of horrible stuff I shouldn't have. And then also in the morning I'm going to allow myself to drink a cup of tea. Sometimes in the evenings I can have a cup of tea, but mostly I'm just going to drink water throughout the day, and I'm going to set reminders for myself to actually drink water. I am terrible for filling a water bottle and then leaving it sitting there, or filling a glass of water and then leaving it sitting there after a couple of sips. So my main things that I'm going to do is I'm going to walk every day, so that's been going good since the weekend. I've been walking every day, longer and longer and faster. I'm going to cut out all the crap, so all the crisps and sweets and like buns and everything that's really high in sugar and high in salt. They're gonna go. Eventually I'm going to like gradually get down where I'm not taking any of them. I'm going to increase my fruit intake and try to increase my vegetable intake. I'm not really big on vegetables. I don't like them. I have to force myself to do it. I might be able to eat a salad, but I'm going to work on that. It's something I need to work on. And then drinking water every day. I'm going to drink as much water as I can every single day, and hopefully that helps me drop some weight. I'll include the clip of my weigh-in yesterday morning, and that's going to be my starting point. And hopefully by the end of the month I would like to lose 6 pounds. So yeah. So that was my starting weight. So if you are on a journey, I know that like Samantha Green, she's a YouTuber, she's on a journey. She's done great. She's lost 20 pounds in 2 months. So hopefully I can stay motivated like her and achieve such greatness. But I would love people to follow along or even motivate me, and keep it where, oh, what's that word? I can't even think of it. Baby brain. I still have that. Baby brain is a real thing, people. Yeah, I'd love people to follow along with me or join me. I do have a Fitbit, which actually my mom has it, so I need to get that back off her. So I'm going to start using my Fitbit, or if she doesn't have it, I'm gonna have to purchase another one. But yeah, guys, that is really my postpartum update. If you want to know anything, again, leave it in the comments. I am on Instagram, Twitter and Snapchat, and all those links will be down below if you're interested in following me along there. So that's it, guys. I will be back very soon with another video. So if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. If you like it, give it a big old thumbs up, and I will be back with you guys very, very soon. Bye.